Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of Silo. This is episode 3. This episode is called Machines. What happened last time though? Last time we had a little bit of interactions between the sheriff and Juliet and just kind of them starting their investigation into what's going on. And then the sheriff, obviously he went outside and died. That was a bummer. But Juliet... she is like hanging from a rope right now because she's trying to figure out like where that tunnel leads. It's under the water. She's trying to figure out where it is, and she's just chilling, hanging on the rope. But she is also potentially the next sheriff, which is interesting. Like she was the sheriff's pick of who should succeed him. And so I'm curious to see how that will turn out. Either way, I'm excited to jump into this episode, so before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here, or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, let's jump into episode 3 of Silo. Does she know how to swim? Because if she doesn't know how to swim, she's going to need to get back up there ASAP. Okay. So she can get back up. But she lost her flashlight, which isn't good. Man, good thing she's shredded. She is grieving, not having a fun time. Okay, so these people are Judicial? What does Judicial do? They just like keep everyone under control?
My fix is failing.
The whole thing's shaking.
Water?
Sure. Unless you dumped water to lighten your load. I think you got a leak. You want to say hello to the judge?
Might as well. Just punch them in the face. Damn. Kid even tries to learn, just gets rocked.
We're putting off the inevitable. We have to shut it down and make a real fix.
Jules, I can't be the first guy in the history of the silo to shut the generator.
It's fucking better it happens in long term for the road is shattering!
I'll tell you what.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's better to be a planned thing. For real.
She's a thief.
Thief?
The record's clean.
She stole 4 boxes of H-57 tape, reserved for IT.
She stole tape.
Not just any tape. Heat tape we use to prevent our servers from cooking.
Okay.
Mayor, you can't seriously consider her.
Well,
Every hour the silo is without a sheriff, the probability of catastrophe increases by 1 point. While we're sitting here chit-chatting, frightened citizens are arming themselves because they don't know who's going to protect them.
that is accurate.
Billings is a good choice.
Screw Billings.
This is Harry. Harry was in a hurry. Came out 3 weeks
Oh.
early.
Jorah Mormont. What are you doing here, brother?
We were hoping to talk to you about your daughter, Juliet.
Interesting.
She's being considered for a new position.
Just standard vetting.
Any questions I can answer?
You understand it is unusual for someone born in the Mids with a doctor for a father to end up in mechanical.
Oh, okay. So there's a pretty strict class system.
How old was she when she left?
13.
When did you
That's
last
pretty
speak to
young.
her?
It's been a while.
That much water, it's just
It's a
more
lot.
than I've ever seen.
She's got thalassophobia.
3 a.m., drunk, naked couple going at it. That was my first arrest. You know what my second arrest was? 24 hours later. Same drunken couple going at it. I was thinking that maybe I might open up a stall in the market, try to sell my drawings to anybody blind enough to want.
He's a pretty good artist. So, might work.
Compliments of Judge Meadows. Strawberries fresh from the farm. If you haven't tried this, don't. One bite can be habit forming.
Is this supposed to intimidate me?
Paul Billings is a good choice. He's a family
No.
man, dedicated,
Screw Paul Billings.
hardworking, smart. He
Mr.
cares about the
Sims,
people.
I'll make my decision when I've completed my trip.
They want her to make a decision. Let's see if this breaks.
We weren't expecting you.
Everything all right?
Yeah, it's all under control. You want to...
It's like a whale.
The vibration's changed! What? It's shifted! All this time, the vibration's been moving it!
This way.
And now it's going that way!
Shit!
Close it behind me! This is what I was warning you about!
I know.
Yeah, should have listened to her. It's probably hot as balls in there, man.
I had it tidied up.
You don't tidy up for old friends. Besides, you knew I was coming. You heard it on the radio you made. Which is so prohibited by the pact, I don't know where to start.
What can I do for you, Ruth?
Juliet Nichols.
What about her?
I need your honest opinion of her. One of my duties as mayor is appointing the next sheriff. One of the silo traditions is that the outgoing sheriff leaves a suggestion as to who should be next to wear the star. Holston Becker chose you.
Sorry, what?
I must tell you, no one wants you for this job.
Sweet. She's gonna say no.
No.
Yep.
Pardon? I don't want it.
Hallelujah.
Everyone thinks their job in the silo is the most important. Mine actually is. I have to take care of her.
Shh.
Well, that is too bad.
Train your shadow real quick.
Take care, Juliet.
How long does she have to decide? Like, officially decide?
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure.
No. Sheriff Holston was the reason I wanted to become a deputy. Hey, what's this?
Ooh, it's a thing.
Something's carved in the back of the badge.
What's it say? What's it say? Come on.
Mayor Jones!
I changed my mind. I'll take the job. One condition.
There's a condition?
I need to fix the generator. I can't leave mechanical without knowing it's safe.
Okay.
And in order to fix the generator,
We gotta shut it down.
I need to shut it down.
You need to shut down the generator? Put us all in the dark?
I can do it.
In order to repair the generator, an 8-hour power outage will begin tonight at 10 p.m.
Nox controls the steam flow from down here.
And if he turns it all the way off, how much time do you think we'll have before it blows up?
Blows up?
I don't know.
That's... Oof. An hour?
The steam comes in from way down deep. No one knows from where. All we know is that it comes up through this pipe, makes this bend, and goes straight up to the turbine. You want to stop the generator? Nox has to close this main valve all the way. That happens, you get about 30 minutes before the pressure redlines and he needs to release it.
How?
There's no part of this that's easy. The slightest mistake at any point could get somebody killed or worse.
Expelled. From Hogwarts.
Jules, who do you want up there with you?
Coop.
All right, let's get to it. Come on.
You got this, dude. Ooh. When the screen switched, it was nice outside. The people probably weren't supposed to see that.
Cutting steam to 50%.
Okay. So she has to see what's going wrong from this. Evidently it's up top. All right, let's get it done.
All right.
All right, full send, get up there. Wow, such an intricate looking device. Oof.
Coop, I need you to check out that.
That is frightening.
Okay, Coop, grab the other end. Okay, ready? Pull.
Yeah. Ooh, that thing's jacked up.
I'm not sure.
Look out!
Jesus.
Temperature holding.
It won't be holding.
This is LaFontaine on 80. All quiet up to the farms.
Makes you appreciate the day out.
I know you think appointing Nichols is a mistake, but something about her makes me hopeful.
She's a hero. She gets stuff done.
You consider retired? To do what? Sit around and knit?
Why not?
You guys could retire together.
Shop? Right next to some guy who does drawings. You know I didn't come all this way just to meet Nichols. I wanted to spend time with you.
Wow. Kiss. Oh, wow. I'll be goddamned. Give her that drawing you made.
Boss?
Oof. Yeah, you gotta be quick. Can you open it for like a little bit? Just a tiny bit so it goes back up? And then just to release some of that steam?
But I can't do this.
No, no, no. Look at me. You're ready. You can do it, okay?
She says you can do it, you can do it.
When I yell, turn it on! You're going in there?
That's a lot. Ooh.
Now! Turn it on!
It's gonna be hot steam. That's kind of suspect. She's afraid of the water.
Teddy! The blade! Another minute!
Teddy, you gotta hurry the dick up, brother. Ugh. This is so tense. He's trying his best. Oh, man. I'm gonna kill this kid. Oh, this is so tense. Oh, that's so tense. All right, shut that thing. Did they do it though?
Did he get it down? Maybe, I think so.
That would have been a lot of trauma and effort if it didn't work. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. Whew. Now she's leaving them though.
Mayor Johns, please tell me why this silo spent last night in the dark.
We're fixing stuff. Tell us what was carved on the back. I want to see it.
Finding out the truth!
When I find something, I'll send word.
What does it say? Truth. Well, that's quite a walk up there.
I hope you're not making a horrible mistake.
She's not very good at writing anymore, or that pen sucks.
Why don't you grab a bottle of wine and take me back to my apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
I just have to go to the restroom.
Oh, she's about to die. They poisoned her somehow. She's gonna die on the toilet. Or now she's dead.
Ruth!
How did they do it? The water?
Help! Somebody! Somebody!
What the heck? How? Okay, what an ending. Holy cow. How are they killing these people off? Is her death related to like the same way that they kill off the people when they go outside? Like they have some sort of way of poisoning them. And I don't know exactly what it is. Is it the water? Like did they do something to the water that was in his bottle? I'm very curious cuz like they made a point of showing that she drank the water in his bottle a couple of times, and then now she's like foaming at the mouth dying. So like what the heck is going on there? Yeah, I'm almost certain that somehow they poisoned her water bottle somehow because okay, let's think of the evidence, right? Like they first mentioned it, then he was like your water bottle's leaking. Like they keep their water bottles in each other's packs, which is not an uncommon thing, right? Then you don't have to take your backpack all the way off to drink water. But so they mentioned that at least once, and then how would they have tainted the bottle though? Like what process? It could have been one of the other like sheriff people that were down there, maybe. They could have had one of them do it. That's a possibility. It could have been that old man that was on the stairs. Actually, I don't know if it was that old man, because it wasn't the deputy Marms that like helped him. So I don't know how they would have switched the bottles out. I know they had to have done something with the bottles though, because they made a point multiple times of showing them drinking the water. So I think that's how they poisoned her, but I'm not 100% sure. All I know is she did successfully sign Jules into commission. She signed her into the role of sheriff, so that's good to go. But now they're gonna have to find a new mayor. They're gonna have to figure something out. You know, I guess if Judicial couldn't appoint a new sheriff, the next best thing is appointing a new mayor. So we'll see what happens there. But otherwise, this episode was so freaking tense. It was just so intense the whole time. Just like that, the whole process of them, shutting the generator down, fixing everything, getting everything back up on like this like ticking clock was so tense. And just like, I was like, oh God, like I definitely thought that Cooper guy was gonna die. I thought someone wasn't gonna make it. I knew they wouldn't kill Rebecca Ferguson's character in episode 3. It's not how that works. But I was so tense the whole time. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like even if we want to ignore the the whole like one valve door thing for the steam, no one knows where it comes from. You know, if we want to ignore that unplausibility, that's fine. Like it's a fictional show. I'm not gonna care too deeply about that. But I did think it was funny that, she probably definitely would have gotten like boiled alive, right? Like if that thing was like the door was heating so much, she would have been cooked, right? Like that was the only part that kind of took me out of it, is she's like in this container, I guess, of filling with water. I feel like the water would have either cooled off the spot so it wouldn't be like about to explode, or if it was still getting so hot that it was about to explode, she would have gotten like boiled alive. So that kind of took me out of it a little bit, but it was still super tense, very gratifying when they got it done and got everything going. But now she has to leave all her friends because she's going to be sheriff, and she has no idea what she's doing, so she's definitely going to need to lean on the deputy. He's not going to be able to retire because he's going to want to get to the bottom of who killed the love of his life. It's so sad. It's the classic trope of like anytime someone starts talking about retirement, you kill them off. I thought maybe they'd kill the deputy somehow, or maybe he would die somehow, but then no, the mayor gets straight up like assassinated, and we still don't know how it happened. Like it wasn't the strawberries, because Common ate the strawberries. It has to be the water somehow. I just don't know how they did it. And that's the part that bugs me. I gotta figure out how they did it. But yeah, otherwise, ooh, the other big moment, it was kind of like a blink and you miss it moment, was when they initially like shut off the power, like when they went through that process of shutting on the power, the screens flickered, and it for a second it showed like the green lush outside, and some of the people in that room definitely saw that, and that could lead to some shenanigans later on. I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna do about that, but that seemed like a big deal. Now we still need to get to the bottom of the mystery of like, is the outside actually green? Is it actually like desolate? Is it a secret third option? Like what is the truth of what's going on outside? Is this some big experiment that's being run by people? I'm very curious, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I gotta say this time. Definitely let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts about what's going on. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. It helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe or ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.